Welcome to 444 Empath Tarot. Take a deep breath and relax.
Hi guys, I know it's been a while. I'm gonna go ahead and do just a general energy reading. I want to get really in depth. If some of you know, if some of you don't know, most of my followers know that I do not like to do readings when I am not in that energetic spirit. So that's why it's been a while. Because I have to be in the right state of mind and the right energy to give readings for other people, or else my stuff will start to spill into it. It's just not fair for you guys. So I like to do readings when I'm feeling great, when my vibration is high, when, you know, I feel pretty good. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what Spirit has for you, what messages Spirit has for you. These are really jumping out. Trying to figure out where I want to go. Let's just go ahead and do a regular 3-card spread. Recent past, the catalyst for that, which is your current energy, and anything that's coming towards you. And we're going to get really deep here. We're going to get to the nitty-gritty of things. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if you're watching this, if you clicked on this, you have a pressing issue or a pressing question, or I don't know, I feel like I'm tapping into someone's energy that feels a little bit anxious, and almost like pressed for time. I don't know why that is. And it doesn't just feel like one person, it feels collectively. I literally felt called to do this reading. Like, I don't know if some of you was like, you know, I don't know. I don't like to, you know, toot my own horn or say anyone, you know, was maybe thinking like, oh, where's, you know, 444 Empath Tarot? I need a reading from them. But, you know, you never know. If you were looking for this reading or looking for a recent post, I'm here. I'm available. As usual, like, comment, subscribe, let me know. And let's go ahead and dive in. The Emperor jumped out straight off the back, and it's appropriate because we are in Aries energy. It's almost like the beginning of things. Some of you might be taking charge. I'm even getting the energy of like claiming your power back, taking your power back, some of you. And the timing is very appropriate for that, right? Let's see what else. Current energy, Magician in reverse, and what's coming towards you, Emperor in reverse. Wow, we have 3 majors here. Woo, that is a lot to absorb just off the back. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna channel this message because I feel like it's very specific. And I want to channel, I want to probe my spirit guides and ask, what is this about, and try to get some messages. So give me 1 second. So what I get with the Emperor, I get wanting structure. Again, it's Aries energy. It's the start of something. For some of you, it's almost like the beginning of something. I'm even getting like, not putting your foot down, but like, okay, I'm gonna get it done, right? And then you have the Magician in reverse, and it almost gives me the energy as if like you have all the tools, but you haven't mastered it yet. It's almost as if you have to refine them first. For some of you, this is definitely you tapping into your gifts. Some of you might have been aware of your gifts, or they're coming about with the Hierophant in reverse, speaking of having to kind of do things differently, right? The Hierophant has to do with commitments to any type of commitment. It could be marriage, it can be going to school, just commitments in general. So I feel like for some of you, there was the start of something and there's like a feeling of blockage. It may feel very mystical in nature. It may feel at times like you are energetically blocked. It may feel at times like maybe like you're getting like psychic attacks. It may feel that way. I'm not saying that it's so. It just feels that way. It feels like blockage. And I think what's coming towards you with the Hierophant in reverse, you're kind of going into rebel mode. You're going into, you know what? I can't do things the traditional way. I can't do things the orthodox way, so to speak. It has to be unorthodox. It has to be very think outside the box. I have to refine this. Because if I don't, and before I refine it, it won't work. I don't know what that is, but it almost seems like for some of you, you're taking matters into your own hands. It's almost like I have the tools, but either I don't know how to use them, so I'm going to teach myself in a non-traditional way, so to speak. So I want to get a clarifier for the Emperor, Seven of Swords in reverse. I think for some of you, because Seven of Swords speaks, it can speak of trickery, but it can also speak of strategy as well. Upright. But what I'm getting here, it's almost as if some sort of hold on you. Now, it could have been a lie that was exposed, some sort of trickery. Something was exposed here that gave you your power back. Now, like I said, it could have been the exposure of you coming into your own gifts. Or it could just be the breakthrough of something new, you standing in your power. That is the main objective here. And the catalyst to that, why that came about, was because something else was exposed here. Make that make sense? I never understand what's going on. I just get the messages. They never make sense to me, but it almost feels like this new energy, this new powerful energy came about because something else was exposed. Now, it could have very well been a confession of some sort, exposed lies, something that released you from feeling like you were being manipulated. For some of you, the veil of manipulation literally lifted up too. And it could have happened in Aries season, and that could have been what gave you your power back. Clarifying the Magician in reverse, why you feel so blocked. Ace of Cups. Some of you, your heart space could be closed here. You're being offered this opportunity to embark on this new journey, this new emotional renewal. But I think for some of you, you don't know what to do with it. You have the tools, but you don't know what to do with it. Another way I'm seeing this is that if you are blocked and you do feel that it is energetically a psychic attack or something like that, it could be blocking your heart space. It could be blocking things from overflowing in your life. You know how they say your cup will runneth over? With the Magician in reverse, it's almost as if you are being offered something, but it's being blocked by some external source, entity, whatever you want to name it, whether it's true or not. That's how it feels. I'm going to validate that. Because a lot of the times we may feel like, what's going on? Is someone giving me the evil eye? Am I blocked somewhere? You know, and those feelings are valid. But what's not valid is you feeling like you have no control over your own life, or like you don't have free will, or like you lack power in your own life. And I think that can come up as an illusion. And it can close out your heart space. It can feel as if you're being offered something, but you yourself may be blocking it because your heart space is closed. Now with the Hierophant in reverse, the Sun, beautiful, and thank God. Because I think what's happening is you are coming into a point where you are awakening, and with that awakening, there's some sort of exposure. So I do see two different types of exposures here. Your current energy is kind of in the middle of that, where it's this new beginning, and then here's the ending point where things work out. Right now, where things get a little tricky is this area right here, this Magician in reverse and this Ace of Cups. It literally feels as if some of you could be trying to manifest new love or new renewal. And it could be in a way that you feel is very black and white, very checklist, and that way is not working. It's almost as if you're going the traditional route, or you're going a route where you have everything that you need, you just don't know how to use it, right? And I think what's coming towards you with the Hierophant in reverse and the Sun card is that you're gonna get like this aha moment, this very unorthodox, this very outside of the box energy. And the Hierophant is Taurus energy, by the way, right? And Taurians can be very, what's the word? They can sometimes be slow to respond. That's number one. And they can be a bit, it's almost like the bull. You have to kind of like entice them or do something to get a reaction. And in reverse, I think this is a more non-traditional approach here, so to speak. And I'm going to get more clarifiers because I want to see why that is. And we're going to clarify on this current energy here with the Magician and Ace of Cups. Spirit, can you give me more information? What is this? What is this blockage or a need to kind of refine something? It's like I have the tools, but it's almost like I'm shooting blanks. And the energy surrounding it is the Ace of Cups. It's like I have to refine something. And something's being offered, but it's like it's being blocked. Why is it being blocked? Why is it being blocked? The Wheel of Fortune. It's for your own benefit. For some of you, there's something that you're trying to work at here. It's almost like you're shooting blanks, but it's for your benefit. It's almost like a blessing in disguise. This is not happening for the reason that you think. Let's say you are really pushing for something, or you really want something, or you're working on something, and you're trying, and that way is not working, and your heart is invested in it. There's a reason why it's not working right now. It's almost like divine timing, so to speak. That's how I feel with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like divine timing needs to take place. Justice. Libra energy. You have a lot of majors here. Justice. Something needs to balance out first. So for some of you, if you're dealing with a situation that you feel like you're banging your head on the wall, you feel like you're just throwing stuff against the wall to see if it sticks, you feel like you're just shooting blanks and nothing works, please understand that the divine is working in your favor behind the scenes. There are scales that need to be balanced. There's work that is happening that you cannot see yet. And it is coming here. And it's going to come in a way that's not traditional. It's going to come in a way that you may not even expect. Three of Wands in reverse. This speaks about patience. There are delays here, but this speaks about having patience with it. Now's not the time to act. Now's the time to kind of wait. And with the Three of Wands, it is after the Two of Wands, after they've made their decision and they decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do. The Three of Wands is basically the progress. But right now it's almost like this energy, like the timing is off. Two of Swords, yeah. Right now is a time to really go within and really let go and let God and let the universe do its job right now. For some of you, I feel like you are trying to tap into your intuition, maybe even into your dreams. I feel for some of you, you are asking for assistance via your dreams. You're asking for answers. And even if you don't get them, you try to tap in and get them on your own and see if, okay, let's see if I can tap in. I definitely get an energy that for some of you, you have very strong gifts, but you feel blocked almost. It's like I feel, and it's not that you're not getting the answers. Not getting the answer is the answer. It's almost like, wait, we're working on it. And the analogy that's coming to me is like, if you're at a restaurant and you order something and you keep stopping the waiter and saying, how long is it going to be? How long is it going to be? And it's almost like, have patience. It's coming. It's cooking in the back. The chef is cooking it up. Now, in your instance, the chef can be anybody. It can be God. It can be Buddha. It can be spirit. It can be whoever. Chef is cooking it up. The Empress. Yeah, something is, okay, this message came in very strong. It is, again, the analogy of patience, but when I saw the Empress, instantly I thought of pregnancy, and not in the sense of pregnancy like someone is pregnant, in the sense of it takes 9 months to literally birth something. It literally takes 9 months to make a perfect human being. So whatever is not working for you right now, whatever delays that you feel that you're having right now, and you feel blocked energetically, and you feel like, but my heart isn't, I feel like it's okay. It's cooking. It's in embryo. It's in utero. It's literally forming. You know, it just needs a little bit more time. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, I mean, it can't get any more clearer than that. Seven of Pentacles. He's literally like, how long is this going to be? How long do I have to wait? I planted the seeds. I watered it. I left it in, you know, I gave it sunlight. And how long is this going to take? Yeah, just some of you guys are very exhausted. You're like at the wit's end. You're like, okay, I'm just ready to just, you know, and it's not give up, but you are weary. You are tired of waiting. It's like, how long is it going to be? Knight of Swords. You don't want to be too hasty here. I'm almost getting from Spirit too. You don't want to, if you push too hard, you're going to sabotage it, whatever this is. And this can be in any avenue. It can be in love, it can be in romance, it can be at work. There's something that you're waiting on and you feel like it's taking way too long, and you feel like you have all the tools, you have everything, but it's still like, why isn't it happening right now? Why isn't it manifesting the way I designed it to manifest? Why isn't it happening the way I pictured it in my head? It's for a reason. Let the chef cook. And don't be too impulsive and too hasty with this Knight of Swords. Three of Cups in reverse. There's also a need here to be careful who you share your information with. Okay, be careful. I don't know why that message came out, but some of you need to be careful with your surroundings, your friends, your peers. You know how I spoke about earlier about how sometimes it may feel blocked. Sometimes when you share news too soon to other people and they anticipate it, that can literally sometimes cause delays in your manifestation. And whether they know it or not, you know, but the anticipation of it, you know, can sometimes stall that. So Let's try to get a timeline of when is this gonna, when? Okay, so I have the Sun card here, and this is Leo energy. So maybe around July, things will start looking up. Oh yeah, there we go. Six of Cups. Yeah, things are coming back around. Good karma here. And I usually don't get that from the Six of Cups, but it gives me the energy from the past, but not in the sense of like really the past. It's almost like good karma coming back in. And you're no longer going to be confused, okay? Seven of Cups in reverse. There's no longer going to be this, which one do I choose? How long do I wait? There's going to be clarity here with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups, there you go. The offer, whatever you were waiting for, there it is. There goes that Knight of Cups. There's an offer coming in, and I think it could be around July, but don't quote me. I am getting it because it's Leo energy, but I'll get a clarifier. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever this is, just make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Whenever the Queen of Pentacles comes out in reverse, that just lets me know that there's some sort of imbalance with work and life. So whether you work or not, just be careful with imbalances. And that's pretty normal, especially when you waited a long time to get to the point that you needed to get to. You may feel like you have to kind of ground yourself. You may feel like you were spinning in circles, and now that it's here, it's almost like you have to rebalance and recalibrate yourself here. Four of Pentacles in reverse, that speaks about just letting go of the need of, it's almost like if you feel this scarcity, this is releasing any sort of fear about stability. So I love that here. For some of you, you could be waiting on a settlement, money, if it has to do with marriage. But I do get a sense here that there's a need for patience. Let's grab one more card here to clarify. Oh, Seven of Wands in reverse. So yeah, things are really looking up. Seven of Wands speaks about, you know, picking and choosing your battles wisely. You know, upright, it does speak about standing your ground. But I think for some of you now with this awakening, you're learning that what doesn't serve you, almost like, okay, moving forward, what have I learned from this? What do I give my energy to moving forward? What did this lesson teach me? Did it teach me patience? Did it teach me trust? Did it teach me, you know, where to put my energy and who to put my energy in, so to speak, right? So I want to go ahead and pull in Akashic Records here just to close this out. This was like very specific here. But I am getting, it's almost like I'm getting the start of something in April, and then it's ending or it's coming to fruition in July. If any of you wanted to know when that was going to happen. And currently you're in this energy here of having to have a little bit of patience, of feeling like, why isn't it working? I can do this. I have all the tools and it's not, you know. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull one of these. Oh, wow. So you have jump in, okay? Jump in. You are being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is the time. So if any of these messages made any type of sense to you, just leave me a comment, like, share it with your friends, hype up the video, and until next time, take care.